The sudden death of Liam Neeson. On December 27, 2024, the sky over Dublin, Ireland, was illuminated by the gentle light of the early morning sun. Soft rays filtered through the lush green canopies, casting a warm glow on the ground, welcoming the residents of the city. Yet, no one could imagine that it would become a day of profound sorrow as news of a major star's unexpected death echoed throughout the media and social networks, prompting everyone, from fans to colleagues in the film industry, to pause and remember. Liam Neeson, born on June 7, 1952, left a significant mark on the history of cinema. Not only was he a talented actor, but he also inspired many generations. Born into a humble family in Ballymena, Northern Ireland, Liam nurtured a dream of being on stage from a young age. He participated in school theatre activities and discovered his passionate love for acting. However, like many artists, the journey to the limelight was not easy for Liam. In his early years in Ballymena, Liam faced numerous failures. He endured casting rejections and contemplated giving up on his dreams. However, his perseverance and determination kept him moving forward. With innate talent and a fervent desire, Liam began to carve his name through small roles in theater and television. Eventually, he achieved success with his performance in the film Excalibur in 1981. That was an important stepping stone, but merely the beginning of a long and challenging journey. Over the years, Liam gradually established his talent through renowned films such as Schindler's List, Taken, and The Grey. Each film he participated in was not just a commercial success but also left profound human messages. The character of Oskar Schindler, a brave businessman who saved thousands of Jewish lives during the Holocaust, became an ideal model for many. Iconic scenes from these films have become an inseparable part of humanity's cinematic memory. On December 27, 2024, Liam woke up in high spirits, preparing for a new day, overflowing with hope and promise. It was the year-end, a time when people often reflect on their past experiences. With his optimistic nature, Liam was gearing up for a major upcoming project. He arranged to meet with collaborators in a conference room to discuss the script for a new film in which he would not only act but also take on a producer role. As he entered the hotel gym, no one around could foresee that it would become the site of a tragedy. Music filled the air as Liam began his usual workout, aiming to maintain his health for the upcoming plans. He focused on weightlifting, pushing himself beyond his limits. But as he exerted himself, sudden waves of pain struck, quickly spreading throughout his body. Initially, he thought they were simply signs of fatigue after an intense workout. However, the pain persisted, and soon he collapsed. No one in the gym realized that in that moment, Liam Neeson, an emblem of strength and courage, was near death's door. People began to notice something was wrong when Liam no longer moved. They quickly called for emergency personnel, but time seemed to stand still as everyone anxiously awaited updates. Sadly, the attempts at resuscitation could not reverse the situation. When the announcement of Liam's death was made, it hit the film community like a shockwave, and no one could halt the departure of a great star. This incident swept through the community like a tsunami, pulling away joy and creating a heavy atmosphere. The media quickly reported the news, sparking fervent discussions about Liam's legacy. However, what struck everyone most was the abruptness of his passing. Never before had a man, still so full of ambition and passion, left this world so suddenly. All of his dreams and aspirations faded with his death. As the news spread, the world seemed to plunge into coldness. Liam's departure left millions of fans heartbroken, unable to stop reflecting on the impact he had on their lives. Film lovers from around the globe began to share their emotions, expressing their longing and respect for a person who had inspired them for decades. Together, they recalled cherished memories and happy moments while watching his films, from action-packed adventures to poignant artistic masterpieces. When a memorial service was held on January 2, 2025, at Christ Church Cathedral, the atmosphere was filled with sorrow. Family, friends, and millions of fans gathered to bid farewell to him one last time. Images of Liam lingered in everyone's mind through every moment of his life, reflecting his humor, love, and the goodness he brought to society. Amidst the soothing music and flowing tears, no one could deny that the passing of Liam Neeson created an irreplaceable void. Industry colleagues shared stories and memories about him, recounting insightful conversations they had while working together. One emotional colleague remarked, "Liam was not only a talented actor but also someone who was always willing to share valuable lessons with others. He taught me about love and perseverance, which I hold dear." These words resonated deeply, bringing back sweet and joyful moments that Liam had gifted them. After the funeral, a fan proposed an idea to memorialize Liam in a lasting way. A charity fund in his name, dedicated to assisting underprivileged children and those aspiring to pursue the arts without resources. This proposal quickly garnered support from attendees of the funeral. They called for contributions and shared information about the charity on social media. Fundraising, film screenings, discussion panels, and more meaningful activities ensued, not just to honor Liam but to amplify the values he had imparted. The charity under Liam Neeson's name not only provides educational financial support to disadvantaged children but also organizes artistic training programs, allowing youth to access culture and careers in the arts. Liam's image as a teacher and inspiration continues to ignite hope within everyone. Through engagement in the arts, young people not only find a source of entertainment but also discover passion and the drive to chase their own dreams. Months passed following Liam's death, yet stories of him continued to circulate. Social media became a platform for fans to express their feelings and memories, forming a vast community that cherished and revered Liam's image. They shared stories of their first encounters with him on screen, discussing his brilliant performances and the messages he conveyed through films. Liam Neeson's light not only shone brightly on screen but also radiated beyond the world of cinema. As a testament to the strength of humanity, no one can deny that the legacy he left will live on in our memories and hearts. Celebratory events are regularly held to honor his works, reminding everyone of the human values, courage, and love he represented. Film screenings, art forums, and charity events occur frequently, providing renewed life to the youth and anyone eager to pursue their artistic passion. The experiences Liam left behind transcend mere films. They exist in the fabric of our lives. Lessons of compassion, resilience, and community responsibility, revealed through his works, have become indispensable parts of many people's lives. His greatest strength in analyzing his performances lies in how we perceive humanity, the way every individual can impact their surroundings, not just through grand gestures but through simple, genuine actions. We can say that the death of Liam Neeson marked not only a significant loss for cinema but also served as a poignant reminder of the value of every life. It reminds us that time is precious, and each day is a gift. We must love, cherish, and value every moment with our loved ones, as well as every dream we pursue. More than anything, his passing has rekindled the connections between people. It has sparked conversations about health, courage, and existence, encouraging each of us to reflect on the values that matter in this life. What remains after Liam Neeson's death is not only his remarkable films but a legacy of a man who lived fully for art and life. Essentially, Liam Neeson helped audiences feel more deeply about love, hope, and humanity. His image lives on in everyone's hearts, an essential part of the lives we led and the stories we share with one another. Time may pass, but memories of Liam Neeson will forever stay vivid, forming a beautiful testament in the artistic landscape he dedicated himself to cultivating. In conclusion, Liam Neeson's passing not only signifies a dark moment in cinematic history but also opens up new opportunities for the next generation. His image, a courageous, talented, and compassionate man, will be a source of inspiration, a guiding light for those aspiring to tread the path of art. The world may have lost a talented actor, but we have gained so much from what he has given. Liam Neeson's legacy will always live on, a solid bridge connecting the past and the future, a place where dreams are nurtured, where every heart is ignited by fiery aspirations and noble human values. Career highlights: 1976 to 1993, rising prominence. After leaving university, Neeson returned to Ballymena, where he took on various temporary jobs, such as a forklift operator at Guinness and a truck driver. He also attended a 2-year teaching training school in Newcastle upon Tyne before returning home. In 1976, he joined the Lyric Players Theatre in Belfast, where he performed for 2 years. He had his first film experience in 1977, portraying Jesus Christ and the Preacher in the religious film Pilgrim's Progress, 1978. He moved to Dublin in 1978 when invited to perform in Ron Hutchinson's Says I, Says He, a play about the Troubles, at the Project Arts Centre. He acted in several other works there and joined the Abbey Theatre, Ireland's national theatre. In 1980, he performed alongside Stephen Ray, Ray McAnally, and Mick Lally, playing Dolty in Brian Friel's play Translations, the first work by Friel and Rees Field Day Theatre Company, which premiered at Guildhall in Derry on September 23, 1980. In 1980, filmmaker John Boorman watched him perform on stage as Lenny Small in Of Mice and Men and invited him to portray Sir Gawain in the Arthurian film Excalibur. Following this role, Neeson moved to London, where he continued to work on stage, in low-budget films and television. He became romantically involved with actress Helen Mirren, whom he met while working on Excalibur. From 1982 to 1987, he starred in 5 films, notably alongside Mel Gibson and Anthony Hopkins in the 1984 film The Bounty and with Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons in the 1986 film The Mission. Neeson had a guest role in the 3rd season of the television series Miami Vice in 1986 and relocated to Hollywood the following year for more prominent roles. He starred opposite Cher and Dennis Quaid in Suspect, which garnered him critical acclaim. In 1988, he co-starred with Clint Eastwood in the 5th Dirty Harry film, The Dead Pool, portraying Peter Swan, a horror film director. In 1990, he starred in Darkman by Sam Raimi. Although the film was successful, Neeson's subsequent years did not yield similar recognition. He also starred in the eponymous film Ethan from 1993. 1993 to 2000, breakthrough and acclaim. In 1993, Neeson made his Broadway debut playing Matt Burke in Eugene O'Neill's play Anna Christie, starring alongside future wife Natasha Richardson. For this role, he was nominated for a Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play. The following year, they collaborated again in Nell, 1994, alongside Jodie Foster. He then took lead roles in several period dramas, including starring as Rob Roy McGregor in the historical drama Rob Roy, 1995, alongside Jessica Lange, Brian Cox, and Tim Roth. Critic Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times praised his ability to become a leading man, writing, "Neeson, tall and imposing, has become a natural hero in the role of Rob Roy." Neeson portrayed Jean Valjean in the 1998 adaptation of Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, directed by Byle August. He appeared alongside Uma Thurman, Jeffrey Rush, and Claire Danes. Writing about Neeson's performance, Janet Maslin of the New York Times commented, "He plays with a certain physical confidence and the profound decency essential to the character of Valjean," adding, "with a top-notch cast and admirable storytelling style. The film fluidly condenses Hugo's epic novel and recaptures some of its thrilling momentum." That same year, He returned to the stage in David Hare's The Judas Kiss, 1998, portraying Oscar Wilde, performed both at Almeida Theatre in the West End and Broadhurst Theatre on Broadway. He acted alongside Tom Hollander and Peter Capaldi. In 1999, he starred in the supernatural thriller The Haunting, 1999, alongside Catherine Zeta-Jones. 1999 to 2007, blockbuster roles. Neeson narrated the 2001 documentary Journey into Amazing Caves, a short film about two scientists seeking materials for potential cures, and the Endurance, Shackleton's legendary Antarctic adventure, which won awards at several film festivals, including Best Documentary from both the Chicago Film Critics Association and the National Board of Review. In 2003, he portrayed a widowed novelist in Richard Curtis's romantic comedy Love Actually, which co-starred Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, and Laura Linney. The film achieved commercial success and has since become a holiday classic. The following year, he played Alfred Kinsey in the biopic Kinsey, reuniting with Laura Linney and featuring Peter Sarsgaard and John Lithgow. Neeson was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Drama, losing to Leonardo DiCaprio for The Aviator, 2004. In 2005, Neeson took on several roles in mainstream blockbuster films. He played Godfrey of Ibelin in Ridley Scott's epic adventure film Kingdom of Heaven, Ra's al Ghul, one of the main villains in Christopher Nolan's action film Batman Begins, and Father Bernard in Neil Jordan's adaptation of Patrick McCabe's novel Breakfast on Pluto. That same year, he replaced Brian Cox as the voice of Aslan in the fantasy adventure The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, based on C.S. Lewis' book. In The Simpsons episode The Father, the Son, and the Holy Guest Star, 2005, he voiced a kindly priest who briefly converts Bart and Homer to Catholicism. He also lent his voice to Aslan in the blockbuster fantasy film The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. In 2007, he starred in the epic film Seraphim Falls, set during the American Civil War. Neeson voiced the father of the main character, James, in the video game Fallout 3. 2008 present. Action star. In 2008, Neeson starred in the action film Taken, a French production also featuring Famke Janssen and Maggie Grace, based on a script by Luc Besson and Robert Mark Kamen, and directed by Pierre Morel. Neeson portrayed a retired CIA agent from an elite special operations team on a mission to rescue his kidnapped teenage daughter. In 2010, Neeson played Zeus in the remake of the 1981 film Clash of the Titans. The film became a major box office hit, grossing $475 million worldwide. In 2011, Neeson starred in the suspenseful action film Unknown, a co-production between Germany, the UK, and the US based on a French novel filmed in Berlin in early 2010 and directed by Jaume Collet-Serra. In 2012, Neeson starred in Joe Carnahan's The Grey. The film received mostly positive reviews, and Neeson's performance garnered critical acclaim. He also starred in Taken 2, 2012, a successful sequel to his 2008 blockbuster. In 2016, Neeson reunited with director Martin Scorsese for the drama Silence, starring Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver. That year, he lent his voice and provided motion capture for the monster in the Spanish film A Monster Calls. In 2018, he acted in the Coen brothers' Western anthology film The Ballad of Buster Scruggs and in Steve McQueen's crime thriller Widows alongside Viola Davis. He portrayed Mark Felt in Mark Felt, the Man Who Brought Down the White House, 2017, directed by Peter Landesman, and Philip Marlowe in Marlowe, 2022, directed by Neil Jordan. He starred in the romantic drama Ordinary Love, 2019, with Leslie Manville, and the biographical drama Wildcat featuring Maya Hawke. On television, he played Sheriff Byers in Derry Girls, 2022, and appeared as a fictional version of himself in Atlanta, 2022. Marriage and relationships. Neeson lived with actress Helen Mirren in the early 1980s. They met while working on Excalibur, 1981. In an interview with James Lipton for Inside the Actors Studio, Neeson stated that Mirren helped him find an agent. He dated Barbra Streisand for about 9 months from 1991 to 1992. Neeson subsequently met actress Natasha Richardson while performing in the Broadway revival of Anna Christie in 1993. They married on July 3, 1994, and had 2 sons, Michael, born 1995, and Daniel, born 1996. In October 1998, they won £50,000, approximately $85,370, in damages for defamation after the Daily Mirror falsely stated that their marriage was in trouble. They donated the money to the victims of the Omagh bombing in August 1998. In August 2004, they purchased an estate in Millbrook, New York. On March 18, 2009, Richardson died after suffering a severe head injury from a skiing accident at Mont Tremblant, northwest of Montreal. Neeson donated her organs after her passing. Acting career and awards. In 2000, Neeson was awarded the Freedom of the Town of Ballymena by the Ballymena Borough Council. However, he declined the honor due to members of the Democratic Unionist Party protesting his comments that he felt like a second-class citizen growing up as a Catholic in the town, citing tensions. After the controversy, Neeson wrote a letter to the council, stating, "I will always be proud of my upbringing and connection to the town and country where I was born, something I will continue to promote at every opportunity. Indeed, I consider the enduring support over the years from all sections of the community in Ballymena to be sufficient recognition for any success I might achieve as an actor." Later, on January 28, 2013, Neeson received the town's Freedom Award from the Ballymena Borough Council at a ceremony in the town. Neeson was appointed an Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OB, by Queen Elizabeth II in her 2000 New Year Honours List. The American Ireland Fund honoured Neeson with the Performing Arts Award for the significant contribution he made to Ireland at the 2008 gala dinner in New York City. In 2009, at a ceremony in New York, Neeson was awarded an honorary doctorate from Queen's University Belfast. On April 9, 2016, he received the Outstanding Contribution to Film Award from the Irish Film and Television Academy, IFTA, at Mansion House, Dublin, presented by Michael D. Higgins, President of Ireland. In 2017, Richtopia, a UK-based company, ranked Neeson 74th in their list of the 200 most influential philanthropists and social entrepreneurs worldwide. In January 2018, he received the Outstanding Achievement Award for Irish People Abroad from President of Ireland Michael D. Higgins, who described it as an award for Irish individuals abroad who are contributing to humanity. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to encourage me to create more engaging content in the future. I look forward to seeing you in upcoming